Good morning and welcome to A-Town Rabbitry. I'm Courtney, and since our last video we've had two new litters. I'm going to start with the youngest, and this is a combined litter. Two of them are sired by Sapphire and Garnet, and the other three are they belong to Amethyst, and she was bred to Blue Topaz. So we're going to take a look at Garnet's Nestbox and see these babies. I'm going to set you right up here, kind of close, unfortunately. But the wind is down today, so I can show off babies. She is caring for 5. The 2 white ones are hers. Here is one, and they are nice and big. These guys, let's see here, they're 5 days old. Unfortunately, this other white one, I think it's going to be just a breeder. Its ear is split. I'm not sure what happened or how that happened. Things happen, guys. And then this one here, I think it's going to be a black. This is Amethyst baby. I'm using some of her kits for warmth. And then I have 2 chestnuts in here. There's one, and the black one's crawling back in. And here is the other chestnut. Absolutely adorable. Everybody's crawling back in. So we are pleased that Garnet has officially had kits and fed them this time. If you have been following my Rabbitry for a while, you will know that Garnet's last litter that she actually produced was in July. She gave birth to 9 kits, and unfortunately she never fed them, so they starved to death. Okay, so now this box is belongs to Amethyst, and she gave birth to a total of 8 babies. 3 were white, and the others were, as you've seen, she had a couple chestnuts and a black, and with Garnet's litter. So let's take a look at what she still has in her box. Because when they were born, when it comes to the whites and bred with a colored rabbit, a lot of times they're not showable colors. So I just assumed they were all chestnuts. So if you've been following my Facebook page, I said they were all chestnuts, all 5, but they're not. Okay, so these guys are 1 day older. They are 6 days, so they're just a little bit bigger. There's one nice big fat baby. Look at that tummy. Amethyst's last litter was in July, and she took good care of them. There was 6. Looky there, nice full tummy. There's the last white one, and then looks like this one's a black. I think the 2 black ones may end up being steals, but we'll see. I'm cool with some black ones. That'll work. And then this one looks like, yep, this one's a chestnut. Beautiful, beautiful fat tummies. Very healthy babies. That white tummy. Very cute. Alright. We'll get them covered back up. It's not windy like it was. It's nicer this morning, so I'm happy to be able to come out and get you guys a video. Okay. Last but not least on the nest boxes, this one is Blue Moon's nest box, and she was bred to Jake. You guys seen them quite a while ago, actually. And these guys, I do believe, are 10 days old today, and so hopefully we'll see some open eyes. She had 6, and yes, there's a ton more fur in here. After I did the last video, I went ahead and took the fur out of the doe that lost all her babies. I took all her fur and gave it to these ones. And then Blue Moon just, for days on end pulled fur. So this box is just, it's packed with fur. And these babies are down in here deep. So let's take a look. Hello. There you are. As you can see, they are mostly covered in fur. They're mostly furred. And they're nice big babies. She's done an excellent job of raising these guys. I was very concerned considering her last time being so far back in May that she wouldn't take care of them. And these are the last babies of Jake's, to be sired by Jake here at A-Town Rabbitry. He is with the original breeder again, so he's working hard over there. And so I wanted you guys to see everybody here. We were well overdue for one, a Nestbox update, and for two, just a baby update. So this is the end of the Nestboxes. So now we're gonna go check out babies that are no longer in the Nestbox. Okay, we are at the cage of Blue Rain. Hello, Rain. Good morning, girl. And her two babies are, I do believe they're 3 weeks today. And I removed the box yesterday, so they'd be well accustomed to it. And I had the little broken blue out. You're making me nervous, girl. She keeps sniffing my hand. I had the little broken blue out yesterday, and my husband says, well, that looks like a doe. I said, well, let's take a look. By golly, it's a doe. And the blue one, shockingly, is also a doe. Both of these are sired by Banks, and all the blues, hey, don't chew on my phone. All the blues that I got from Banks out of the last 3 litters that were solid, okay guys, calm down, actually had tan bellies. And this one so far, let me pull it out. We're gonna go in the sunlight. Come here, baby. Over here. Let's get the sunlight. So far, I don't see no tan on this belly. Of course, the sun's shining. It's getting a little shade. As you can see, this belly is blue. So hopefully, this little gal is going to be a nice little show bunny. She has a nice dark color. Let's put you on the table over here. Hopefully, don't run off. She has a nice blue color to her. Yeah. So we'll see what her type is like. In the past, the ones that ended up having tan bellies also had tan in the ears. Is your ears, are they brown? Nope. Anyway, and sometimes the brown didn't show up till later. So we'll just keep an eye on her. She just wants to snug in my hand. It's a little chilly out. It's between 30 and 40 degrees, so it's not terrible, but it is a little chill. All right, let's put you back with your mom. Okay, so that is the only litter I got in November, okay? What's going on down here? Velvet. My goodness, what are you up to, girl? She's making all kinds of noise. Okay, let me close this cage. And we're going to zoom right over to these guys. These guys are 9 weeks, maybe 10 weeks old now. Somewhere right around there. You guys have a nasty bowl. I'll flip it over. Alright. These two were sired by Banks, mothered by Onyx. They have been tattooed, and neither one of them I'm keeping. Either they will go to the freezer or go to a new home to be a meat breeder. I used to like him, but his type just isn't what I'm looking for. I don't like his body type after all. And this fella, he's got tan on his belly, so that just doesn't recognize color. Alright, over here I have the only two that I would consider show worthy out of the October babies. These ones are the same age as the ones from Onyx. This one here is a buck, and he is out of Elaine and Banks. He has a home to go to. He has been spoken for. And this one over here, excuse me sir, this one right here is a doe, and I'm keeping her. Sorry, not for sale. I like her. She has a nice dark blue color in her pattern, and she is out of Blue Rain and Banks. And I like how clean her markings are, and I believe they're going to get even cleaner as she gets older. And I love her body type. I like his body type too. So he's going to be leaving soon, I think. Not certain yet when he's going to be picked up. It's either this week or it'll be March. I can't wait to put her on the show table. And we're going to go right next door, and we're going to see the only July baby we have left here in the barn. This is Bluegrass. You've seen her in my tattoo video. She's growing up big. Yes, she is. And she will be definitely in the spring team. More than likely she will be intermediate by then. Hi there. Hi there. Alright, let's go finish looking at the October babies. Okay, here are the rest of the October babies, and by the way, the grow out pen is just outside the barn. It's no longer on the north side. What's facing the north is the wooden wall, and where all our storms come from over this way, I have a feed bag protecting them from the cold wind, and it does wrap around to the north side just to kind of give them some protection. It's not completely protected because I wanted them just to have a place to hide out of the weather. Okay, so in here, the black and the Charlie Black are out of Elaine, and the two blues here are out of Blue Rain. One of the blues is a buck and one blue is a doe. The black one's a doe and the Charlie is a buck. My previous video on these guys, I said I'm going to keep him if he's a buck, but I have decided not to. So if you are in the market for a nice black Charlie buck, let me know as soon as possible. And if you're in the market for any just meat producing rabbits, let me know. My cull day is going to be January 15th. That's the day I will be processing any and all rabbits that are not show worthy, and that includes these 4 and the 2 in the barn. So we have a total of 6 that I am willing to let go as breeders. Otherwise they're heading to the freezer, guys. It's kind of unfortunate, especially for this little Charlie buck. I think he has a really pretty face. I think he'd make a great pet, honestly. But I cannot afford to keep pets. So if you're in the market, give me a shout on Facebook or even on here. You can message me and let me know, and we can possibly work something out. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching, and be sure and check out my Facebook page, my website, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like this video, and we'll see you next time. Bye!